principals, teachers, and students. About 90% of women in Nigeria and in some parts of African countries are living in anxiety and perpetual pain. Concurrently, over 50% of women in Nigeria are living with hypertension because of barbaric cultural inconsistency and inadequacy. Interestingly, the topic of this discussion is what is the justification for denying or excluding female children from being part of their father's inheritance? Very distinguished audience, it may interest you to know that in certain ethnic groups in Nigeria, a woman is not considered as a legitimate daughter of their beloved parents because of bad cultural practices and are denied their father's inheritance. Therefore, I stand as a dynamic advocate and on behalf of female children and to our beloved mothers to say no to these outdated and rejected cultural practices. Comparatively,